And now to the latest in the hotly contested mayoral race in New York City. Incumbent Mayor Eric Adams announced on Sunday that he's ending his bid for re-election in America's largest city just over 5 weeks before voters head to the polls.
Was for the underserved, the marginalized, the abandoned, and betrayed by government. Since then, it has been my honor to be your mayor, and I'm proud to say that we took that victory 4 years ago and turned it into action.
Now, Adams, who was elected in 2021 as a Democrat, has been running as an independent after facing federal corruption charges last year. Those charges, which included allegations of accepting gifts from Turkish citizens in exchange for political favors, were later dropped by the Trump administration back in April. In the video statement posted on X, Adams cited constant media speculation about his future and the city campaign finance board's decision to deny him millions in public matching funds as reasons for ending his campaign.
Constant media speculation about my future and the campaign finance board's decision to withhold millions of dollars have undermined my ability to raise the funds needed for a serious campaign. I hope that over time, New Yorkers will see this city thrive under our leadership, and that policies we put in place should be continued and expanded. I hope you will see that despite the headlines and innuendo, I always put you before me, always.
Now, Adams has not endorsed any candidate, but he made comments that appeared aimed at Democratic frontrunner Zohran Mamdani. Take a listen.
Major change is welcome and necessary, but beware of those who claim the answer to destroy the very system we built together over generations. That is not change, that is chaos. Instead, I urge New Yorkers to choose leaders not by what they promise, but by what they have delivered.
The mayor's exit narrows the contest to frontrunner Democratic nominee Zohran Mamdani, former Governor Andrew Cuomo, and Republican Curtis Sliwa. Mamdani, 33, a Queens assemblyman, won the Democratic primary against Cuomo and has been leading in the opinion polls. In fact, a Suffolk University City View poll last week showed Mamdani ahead of Cuomo by 20 points, followed by Republican nominee Sliwa with 9% and Adams with 8%. Now, Adams' withdrawal follows weeks of speculation that President Trump's advisors and New York business leaders had encouraged him to step aside. And sources said the effort aimed to consolidate opposition to Mamdani by boosting Cuomo's chances. Now, Adams has reportedly been offered potential roles in both the Trump administration and the private sector as incentives to leave the race. But despite these reports, Adams insisted for months that he would remain in the race, maintaining his campaign slogan, always delivers, never quit.
I also know some remain unsure of me after the unfortunate events surrounding my federal case. I was wrongfully charged because I fought for this city. And if I had to do it again, I would fight for New York again. And yet, despite all we've achieved, I cannot continue my re-election campaign.
Now, following Adams' announcement, Cuomo praised him for prioritizing the city over personal ambition, while Mamdani responded by highlighting that he had already defeated Cuomo in the Democratic primary and looked forward to doing so again in November. Sliwa, meanwhile, confirmed he would continue his campaign despite offers to drop out.
You know, it is something that has been rumored for quite some time that this would be the month, this would be the week, this would be the day, and today we've finally seen it. Yet it is also an encapsulation of so much of what has characterized Eric Adams' mayoralty, is decisions at the behest of Donald Trump and his billionaire donors and at the expense of working-class New Yorkers.
Adams will complete his term, which ends on January 1st of 2026. In fact, his name will remain on the ballot as the deadline to remove it has passed. With the incumbent out of the race, attention now turns to whether this development will give Mamdani a clear path to City Hall or set the stage for a tighter race with only 5 weeks left before voters head to the polls.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube: English, French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktoren,
Hindi,
$30 trillion ka karjo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
$4 trilhão.
Portuguese,
por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select the language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.